RUMKICKS have a brand new song called Birthday Rock. The single came out today. By the time I publish this, it'll probably be yesterday because I got to edit thumbnails and stuff. But anyway, I really want to check this out. Everyone in my community, Discord community, a lot of big RUMKICKS fans. They are just one of the most fun, upbeat bands, but also a little bit of edge, you know, so they can do fun songs. But at the same time, it's not just sort of throwaway punk for the sake of it. They actually do have a little bit of intensity and power and honesty to their songs as well. So I love this. This is just like a really good combination of all the things you want from punk. You want to be able to enjoy it, but at the same time, you want to get a little bit of intensity and honesty from it as well. One of the reasons I'm covering them also is because you might know that I went to Korea and I did an interview with Yaewon from RUMKICKS. There you go. I just left that running on another tab just so I could show you, hey, it's me talking to her. Anyway, but yeah, so these guys, hashtag no bias. I got a lot of reason to like them. The last single as well, which came out, Let's Go. That one, do you know what? I thought it's got a fairly standard title. And after I heard that, it's still stuck in my head now. Let's go. Anyway, we're going to jump in on this new song, Birthday Rock. Because now, seemingly, I'm doing reactions again. It's been like a month I've been back to doing this. I've got 5 channels now. But hey, people keep on asking me to do reactions, so I brought back the reaction channel. Here I am, RUMKICKS. Let's enjoy Birthday Rock together. And if Yaewon, if you're watching this, hi. All right, let's go. All right. It's going to change, isn't it? Here we go. There's people just walking through the park like, okay. I'm loving the vocal harmonies in here as well. And again, the video is kind of like, it's kind of fun and it's punk at the same time. This is really well filmed as well, can I point out. I think they've released this at the right time because I get the feeling this is going to be it's a really good summer song. There's that punk aspect coming back in. You can see the staff walking on as well. Okay. They have this really weird ability to... 10 more seconds? Did you play? I think it is. All right. So, yeah, they have this really weird ability to mix both the... how to put it, the very punk side, as I say, and also making the music sound quite fun. And this was a really good example of that. So, first of all, it was quite an ingenious idea to start with that nice, friendly little intro, which was all very light, and then it sort of kicks into the more punk aspect. And there was just this little bit. So again, Yaewon mentioned to me in that interview, she said about the fact that a lot of the time the lyrics are a little bit more subversive than you'd expect. And I actually had a Korean friend of mine before I did that interview, a Korean friend of mine just listened to a couple of their songs, and I was like, can you just give me a little bit of an idea of what the lyrics are like and give me an idea for the feel of it? And she said a similar thing. It's like, okay, so the lyrics are quite, like some comical aspects going on in there. So in a song like this, there's little bits where I feel like we maybe don't get all of it, but right down to the "you want to kill me" bit, there's a really fun aspect that you kind of tell they're being punk, but it's kind of punk, but in an enjoyable way. I can't say that enough. I know I keep on repeating that point, but that's a very difficult line to walk. That's one where you can come off. If you do it the wrong way, you can come off cheesy. If you do it the wrong the other way, you can come off as like sort of looking fake or something. But they just kind of get it right. And I think with this video, what I really liked is it felt raw, but it was well filmed. Good balance. The music, it felt sort of raw and simple, but there were clever little points in there. There were ideas like the intro. Some of the lyrics were a little bit subversive. And it's funny because I also heard, like, apparently she mentioned in the interview that they've got comments about the quality of their recording before. I gotta be honest, like the last couple of times I've listened to their music, for punk bands, they seem to have good quality, but you want punk to sound raw, and it sounds raw, but it also sounds clear enough that you can hear everything going on. It doesn't just sound like some garage mixtape. Yeah, I think this is kind of the point I'm trying to get across, I guess, is I think they're walking this really fine line very well. And if you're going to do any form of music, you don't want it to be a copy. There's a million punk bands out there. You could just be another punk band. You could just be, we're going to be the edgiest punk band. It's not really cool. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, it might be cool to some people, but there's plenty of other people that are going to do that. Just being the most edgy and being the most catchy, poppy sort of pop punk band. There's plenty of bands doing that as well. There's something nice about walking that line in the middle and walking it in a unique way. And I think that RUMKICKS are kind of getting that right. Between this and Let's Go, certainly, we've got two songs that are very much pointing in that direction. And they're former songs as well. But it does feel like they've really hit this beautiful balance of, like, well, I guess that for a fourth time now, but being accessible, catchy and fun, whilst at the same time actually sounding like punk music. I seem to remember you're not supposed to call it punk, but I think a lot of these bands don't actually like being called punk. I'm sorry, it's just the word I use. I'm gonna use that word. Anyway, look, I really enjoyed this. It had a really good mix of things in there. It was a very fine line, very well. And the video as well, I'll give credit, the video was well filmed. I've said this sometimes as well, with a good music video, there's a couple of things that you can do, but when you've got a band who are naturally fun, sometimes all you really need to do is frame a good setting, pick good situations, and just let the band be the band. And I felt like whoever directed this, I don't know if they directed themselves or not, but let's see if there's anything on here which gives us any more information. Credits. Can't quite see. All right, no. Anyway, there you go. Those are the people who are involved in the video. But yeah, I didn't think it says who directed it. But anyway, the point is it says punk is one of the hashtags. Okay, I can get away with punk. Nice. But yeah, I really felt like with this that the director kind of like just knew. Okay, this is a funny band. It was nicely filmed, like the bits in the boat where it was like nicely, just perfectly in frame as the boat was bobbing along, stuff like that. It was just really well done. Everything about this was really cool. And I think when people were looking for something, just if you want to listen to something on a summer's day like right now, where it's boiling hot, but you want to listen to something that's actually good, but at the same time is fun, I'm gonna say it for a fifth time. This walks the perfect line. Anyway, I'm repeating myself. I think the point is nice and clear. No point for me to belabor it anymore. Great stuff. If you like this, check out more RUMKICKS. You really should. Or if you just want, again, something like that juxtaposition that I've said 5 times already in this review, go check out RUMKICKS. And check out my interview. No. Check out RUMKICKS first. Anyway, as usual, links are down below. Get in the comments, tell me what you think, and until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan, which is where I am, for the next one of these, or maybe Korea next time. For now, ciao, ciao.